Happy Thoughtful Thursday. So today I'm continuing with part 2 of our decision wheel discussion. And in case you missed it last week, there is still a link on this email for you to download your own decision wheel. Now, I'm using my own problem or my own decision opportunity as an illustration for all of you as you maybe walk through one of your own decisions that you're working on. And my specific problem that I'm illustrating is I injured my neck. It's pretty clear it's a disc and that I've got to make some lifestyle changes. So that's kind of the frame up of my problem. And there's a distinction I'd like to make as we begin, which is sometimes we'll have a decision that's super concrete, like which car am I buying, what college am I going to choose. But then there are other decisions, I think like the one I'm dealing with is I'm really pondering and exploring a possible lifestyle change and what that could look like and what that could include. So it's maybe a little more fuzzy, but it's an exploration frame up. So regardless of which one you're choosing, we framed up our decision. So what are we deciding? And now we're on to values. So values actually come in two parts. One would be a big heart question, which is what's my noble purpose? And then fleshing it out as a thinking aspect of what does that look like if I measure it? And when we think about values and our noble purpose, that's actually the fuel for our decision in carrying it through to action. It's like the power plant. So it's important to really tap into your big noble purpose. Your why, like why are you even doing this? So I took out some cards that I have called Groc Cards, and they cover different values, and I kind of picked my top 5 today, and they are creativity, inspiration, love, community, and contribution. Now, I might define those all in my own way, like community might be all of you, but it's also my family and my friends. So as I flesh those out into concrete metrics, it might be what's important to me is to have my neck be well enough that I'm not lying around, that I actually can go do things with my family and have a meaningful relationship with them. So that might mean that I need to think about doing my physical therapy and changing my workstation and how much time I'm spending on the computer. So I might start to get some measures in there. And it also is, a measure might be, I don't want to compromise doing Thoughtful Thursday. I don't want to compromise doing the bias game or teaching classes to parents or teaching classes to young people or coaching. So those are things that are measurements of my commitment to my community. I also feel really inspired and creative when I do those things. So as I flesh that out, I'm really starting to get some concrete measurement for these abstract ideas. And I'm excited because then as I do that, it starts to create alternatives, which then leads to information. So we'll get into that next week. If you have any questions or any ideas for me in my decision, please reach out. I'm hoping this is supporting you, and I hope that you're going to put your arms around a decision you've been wanting to face for a while and kind of think, how could I do this? Reach out for support. Happy Thoughtful Thursday.